All right, so I welcome you to yet another edition of Sammy Flex TV Real Talk, and I have Musiga presidential hopeful here with me, Ras Appiah. And I believe if you hear the name Ras Appiah, then obviously you know that he is the man very, very close to the Musiga chair. Whether he can win or not, this discussion will tell us more. So the production is being done by K-Boy Multimedia right here in his studio at Alajo Market with support from the rest of the crew from Sammy Flex TV, Richie Flex, and Gideon Neelam. I have just one name, Sammy Flex. Be part of our viewing party on YouTube, and let's do more. Over here on the Real Talk, we go deep into issues affecting our industry and society, and we bring out the realities. Straight talk with the man, Ras Appiah. Levi. Ras,
Papa,
how are you doing now?
I'm good. I'm good.
Ras, what are you having in your hand?
This is my Coptic cross from Ethiopia Orthodox Church.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said,
Uh-huh.
I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian of the Ras Appiah faith, of Orthodox faith. Yeah. So this is my strength.
So is it something spiritual? Maybe when I hold it, I'll get missing or something.
No. This is very holy. So if you touch it, you'll be holier.
So what it means that if you're not holy, you don't have to touch it too.
No, you don't have to touch it.
Then I'm not holy.
Yeah. Oh no, I hololize you.
I'm not sure I'm going to touch this because I cannot be sure of myself.
Kingdom come.
Amen. Interesting chat here. We were actually supposed to do Musica's election, that is tomorrow, 10th July. But then I have seen on social media everywhere, people are saying that there is an injunction on the elections. Therefore, we are not going to do it. A new date is even up. A new date on 17th July is up for the election. But with what I'm hearing at the background, I am still gathering information that should they even try to do the election on 17th July, it is going to be contempt of court. Ras Appiah is one of the leading members of those who are against some one or two abnormalities at Musiga and around the elections. We have him here on the Sammy Flex TV where we are doing the real talk. Let's get behind the scenes and get to know what really is trending. Ras, why are you causing so much trouble for Musiga and the elections?
This is not trouble. I'm rather trying to get people out of trouble because of what is pending. Like I said, there's a lot of anomalies in this election that is going to take place. You know, the process is not right. And everyone is talking about it. Most people are talking about it, including myself. Not only my team, but musicians nationwide, even those who are not paid up members, but they are musicians, and even people who are not even musicians, you know, but have love for the industry, are also complaining about it because of things being heard and things being done, you know. So, yes, there must be an injunction, and it has taken place. There was a process, you know, but if you have a father or a parent who don't listen to you, and you don't want to take the law into your own hands, you go to the proper place. You know, that's why we went to the High Court, you know, to file that suit.
Okay, so what is this injunction actually seeking to do, or what do you seek to redress or address?
For the proper things that needs to be done, things that is affiliated in proper elections, you know. I don't know. I have to choose my words very carefully because the issue is at court. So I won't like to go deeply into those issues, but there's a lot of errors, you know, regarding to the voters lists, regarding to registration illegally of members. You know, when I talk about illegally, you know, if you acquire something without paying for it, you know, it's illegal. You know, you are even robbing your organization of finances or other things, and which is happening. And this is what we want to prove in court about what the anomalies that is there, you know, and also not satisfied by the work of the election committee. You know, I'm not satisfied about it. My team is not satisfied about it. Some sympathizers also are not satisfied about the work of the committee, you know, and also national Musiga, uh, we are complaining. All the regions executives, we are complaining, you know, but they play around the bush, you know. And I said, if they have to play around the bush, then we have to go to court, you know, for we to be listened to, you know.
See, Ras Appiah is my guest here, Musica presidential hopeful, and it is obvious he's done all the work. He's toured the whole of Ghana, sending his message to them, especially to the electorate. But because he thinks there are some one or two issues around the elections, he's called for an injunction from court so that it will be placed on the election. We wouldn't be able to do it. But I'm asking, is he the only one doing this, or there are some known executives who are also behind this, who have also signed signatures to this injunction that has been put on the elections?
Officially, I alone, Ras Appiah Levi versus the Musicians Union of Ghana. I'm the plaintiff, and the Musicians Union of Ghana is the defendant. Yes, I would say most of the executives, regional, not only in Accra, but the region, they endorse it. But there's another thing in the clause of our constitution also that you cannot take, executive cannot take Musica to court. But this thing is different. We are going to challenge that aspect of the constitution, you know, because I think such things in the constitution also foments or breeds corruption. You know, we would do this, nobody can take us to court, you know. And this thing was set up since the Constitution, since 1974 or 75, you know, when the population of Ghana is very minimal. Now we have outgrown. So, like a member would say, change your constitution, you know, and we need to do that. And this, I'm doing this because I'm an aspirant, and I cannot go to a battle without my armor, you know. Otherwise, you know, they say elections are being won at the engine room, but not in court. So if I've seen something like that, I won't let the elections to happen before going to court. I'd rather go to court before that.
But I also want to confirm, have you not had any sit down with the Electoral Commission again, with Musica executives, the outgoing and those who are even looking for positions now? Have you not had any sit down with them at the moment?
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Look, I wrote a petition on the 1st of July regarding to this kind of sentiments, you know. I addressed it to the president of the Musicians Union of Ghana and also the chairperson of the Musica Arbitration and Discipline Committee, and copied the electoral commissioner and also the chairperson for the election committee and the secretary and the minister for tourism, all aspirants and all regional chairs, you know. But I didn't get any response from those who addressed the issue, the petition to. And I wrote it on Monday, 1st July. Then on Friday, my lawyer, with my consent, issued a writ. Monday, we had a meeting. Monday, I think Monday is the 8th, or yes, we had a meeting. The election committee had a meeting with we the aspirants, which closed late in the night, around 10 p.m. And my concerns were not addressed. You know, they just flog it. In fact, that meeting made me go into my song, one of my songs entitled, "I've Been a Lonely Man." You know, I felt very lonely there and humiliated, you know, and my team were there. I was feeling the synergy, you know, that something is wrong, you know.
Now, I know one of the issues that came up was the fact that it seems there have been some over-registration of members. I don't know if that one has been sorted, because we were going for elections on 10th, that is tomorrow, and everything was clear until the injunction came. Has that issue been resolved?
No. This is one of the most, the foremost thing of that kind of registration, that brought me to this kind of stage that I am now. Why should you, per the Constitution, you have to be, even you have to register, be a card-bearing member for at least 6 months before. But you can't register somebody today and expect him or her to vote tomorrow, or somebody will last month or last 2 months and expecting. And another thing, the roadmap was abused. The deadline for registration or renewal of membership card, renewal was on the 15th of April, and the exhibition of the voters register was supposed to be on the 27th or so, or 29th of April. And look at it, as out of the Monday, the voters register has not been exhibited. So how can you go to election in 2 days? You understand? So there's something wrong. At least we have to give about 10 working days. I said 10 working. Yes. So that everybody have to clarify whether my name is there or whatever thing is there. And also we want a regional-based list. Allow the regional chairs to provide the list of members in the verified, Look, the Upper East chairman and secretary, vice chair and treasurer cannot find their names in the register.
The chairman.
The chair. Okay. Yes. So just imagine. So if we have allowed them to provide a list, they will give you authentic lists. There are some people, they find their names inside, they don't even know them.
The chairman for the branches, they don't even know them.
They don't know most members that now have acquired cards.
Interesting revelations here on Sammy Flex TV by Musiga presidential candidate Ras Appiah Levite, and I believe that all these issues he is raising this time, there are issues he has given to the court. So it is not just his power, it is not just his desire to be talking to the media. He's giving it to the court. It has only been called for an explanation on Sammy Flex TV. That is what we're doing here. Now, Ras, one thing is also clear, that you are not the only one not happy. I have come across a video from the Ashanti region where some members were pouring libation and putting out curses that if you don't belong to any region and you try voting in that region, may the gods of the land kill you and blah, 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 blah. Has this also come to your notice?
Yeah, I've seen the videos.
And do you know the people in the video?
I know one person personally, Nana Tebiri, in Ashanti region. He lives in Kumasi. I know him very well. And the other one is Sunyani. I don't know him.
Why? 2 of the videos are out.
Two videos.
Okay, I think I've only seen one from the Ashanti region.
Yeah, I think later on I'll forward it to you. The 2 videos. And when you listen to them very carefully, they have a point. And I think this, my injunction, is even going to save a lot of people. You understand? Because according to the Bible, a curse without meaning is meaningless. If it is, you are just saying something which is not there, and you are cursing, it can never happen.
A curse without a cause is meaningless.
It's meaningless, yes. A curse without a cause is meaningless. And I know that this is the first injunction. The curse that is like the first injunction. So it is, my paper one is the one that going to curtail that kind of curse. Because everything that is said over there is what I'm fighting for, or fighting against, that it must not happen. Why should you register in Accra?
So you are forewarning members that they shouldn't joke with the case thing at all?
Yes. Even recently, I think a wife and a husband killed themselves because of a curse of 20 CDs. It works. It works. Have you listened to...
Yeah, I listened to the Kumasi one.
Have you listened to former President Rawlings?
Yes, where he said that if we really want leaders of this country to be truthful, they need to be taken to the gods or blah, blah, blah.
You see? Somebody who has been a head of state, a president of the nation, telling you this. It's not a joke. Otherwise, our chieftaincy or whatever thing is a mockery. God created the world with words. So every word that is uttered from the heart, which have meanings, works.
I see. Ladies and gentlemen, because the case is still in the custody of the laws of the land, I'm not sure we are going deeper into it. All that we wanted to do was to confirm whether it is true that Ras Appiah here, who is a candidate for Musiga presidential elections, has filed an injunction on the elections. It has been confirmed on this show, and he is the sole person against the whole of Musiga. That is Ras Appiah Levi versus Musiga. And I believe we are monitoring. We are following this. The 17th date for the next election, we are still going to monitor closely whether this is going to be a reality or not. If it doesn't happen, once again, Sammy Flex TV and the crew will bring you all the report. But then we give us the opportunity to talk finally to the electorate and as we wrap up this interview.
Fellow musicians in Ghana, musicians of Musica, card-bearing members who are ready to vote. I am not taking this initiative just to pull your spirit down. I don't want to ascend to a throne with illegalities. I want whoever comes to inherit the throne of Musica should do the right thing. So everything that you see me doing, minye mansuntwini o, minche manso, minye mansuntwini, but nyema biya ekosono, enye adia efata. There are certain things that is going on doesn't have a merit. So I'm telling you this, I'm not using this platform to campaign now. Okay, but I want you to listen very carefully that everything that is being done today or tomorrow regarding to the injunction is for your own good, for my own good, for the good name of the union, that we are the United Musicians of Ghana made up in Musica. So I wish you peace and love, and may the Lord bless you in your heart, your mind, in everything that you do, bountifully, wherever you may be. One love.
All right, so that is how Ras Appiah Levi ended this chat on Sammy Flex TV. It is called The Real Talk. And I believe you've had the message in there. He's not trying to be a litigant. He's only trying to save lives. In fact, I've seen these people cursing with schnapps, with eggs and all that. If you believe in the cultures and the traditions of Ashanti people and you see that, you will be scared. And again, if you are also a voter and you've received any of these so-called fake cards for voting, in fact, value your life more than the few CDs you've been given, because this is just going to happen on a day. The rest of the lives, you can still turn yourselves around. So once again, let me say thank you to my production crew, led by K-Boy Multimedia. They are the people behind the production of Sammy Flex TV. And again, they are the people behind the cameras, editing, everything. To the rest of the crew, Richie Flex, Gideon Nilam Tessin, God bless you. And God bless you too for believing in our channel and following our authentic. You know, we don't joke with our content. Everything here is authentic, factual, and reality. My name has been Sammy Flex. Let's meet again on another chat. Thanks to Ras Appiah and his submarine team. You don't see them, but they live. Thank you for watching. We out.